Hey there, Adrienne Elise here. Welcome to the Gaia Daily for January 11th through 15th, 2021. Wow, what an incredible month this is. The astrology is off the charts. Hold on to your hats. We are having Mercury right now has moved over into the sign of Aquarius. That means Mercury is coming up on today, tomorrow, the next 3 days, right for this new moon in Capricorn, these planets coming up together with that greater conjunction. Now, Saturn and Jupiter, that greater conjunction, epic timeline, totally era, change of ages, energy, and they're separating now. And here comes Mercury. And he's just waltzing in, going over these planets. And this is activating what this means for us personally. And the movie saga continues. And it's not going to get, any less weird, I think. And this is a really important time. We're entering a time of darkness for the world in general. Not for you, though. This is the really important thing. The energy's coming in. The 5D higher vibrational energies coming into our planet right now are so beautiful, and the control grid is breaking down. But at the same time that these exalted higher vibrational frequency, lighter energies are coming in, the lower 3D matrix is getting darker and scarier. So this is the time right now when SuperNova Souls come into who they really are, to really understand. This Uranus transits, because all these planets, Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, in square to Uranus, and that's talking about you coming in to your power. You right now realizing why you even ever bothered coming to this place. Right now coming into a profound realization of your gifts. And there's a lot of clarity coming around why supernova souls have been so isolated, separate from each other in their own areas, because we are holding down a grid. And we're the next card that gets played in this movie, in this game, is you, the supernova souls, landing home into who you really are, into your star power. And what that means right now, imminently, is you knowing that you went through so much. You have gone through the gamut. And what that means for you now is that you have a resilience and a strength, and you can reach down into that strength, and you can be the peace of this world. Because what everything you've gone through as a supernova soul and in Piscean age, and this prison planet getting more and more intensified, and your karmic purge over these last years, all that might be about right now, you knowing who you really are, and that you know it's okay. You know it's going to be okay. And that's all you need to do right now. So the lighter energies are coming in, but the darker dark, the scary, that's going to get worse. It's going to get more uncomfortable. We're in the wilderness. We're in the 10 days of darkness. So in the wilderness, there's magic there. But that's where you go. That's the story, is about going to that place of stillness and emptiness and darkness, so that those temptations and those demons can find you for the final test. And that's what's going on, right? So for you, what the supernova soul, the message is like, you're coming into your gifts and skills as a soul, your commodity, your power, your ability to just be the peace in the moment, right? To hold this. It's like I see a string. You have no idea that you have this ability, but you've been bouncing between multiple dimensional realities, which really is kind of like I'm seeing all these timelines of parallel lifetimes that we've had in this earth experience all converging, right? And that's why you've been having to go all, just so much clearing and healing and yada, 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 right? But there's that energy of recognizing the power of what's you're coming forward, you coming into who you are, recognizing the power that you have and the commodity, the wealth, and your attention is the greatest commodity. Your attention, where you put your energy, is how you use your wealth. And so right now, the lighter light is coming in, the lightest light, and the darkest dark. And that darkest dark, that swamp is going to reach up and try to pull you back down in there at every turn. You got to be vigilant and aware that these energies are looking to pull you back down into the muck. And so you will notice easier though, because it's like, oh, got to get back to that light, got to get back to that 5D. And that's all that's really required of us right now, being asked of us. It's this Neptune square the nodes. We're dreaming a new reality. We've got to imagine a new reality. And that's part of your wealth too. Inside of you, somewhere, maybe in your childhood, in your dreams, in your visions, in your ceremony, you have been shown in these activations, you have been shown what's possible. This new earth energy. Nothing can stop this. That's where you need to put your energy. And it's the message is that we're the next card. We're what we've been waiting for. And it simply requires us to be in that energy of anticipation, excitement, and dreaming of what's to come. A better world that we all know. We've been shown this because, so this is the deal. It's like, why can't we just transition into that new world, right? This is the deal. It's like, so the programming is dismantling, but we still have this like fog hangover, right? Where they want all the forces of control have been about the programming to keep us from being able to entertain the creation of something new and better. But you have this within you. See, this is your wealth. You've got superpowers. You can exist in multiple dimensional frequencies, and you hold the codes. And those codes have this joyful anticipation of what's to come. And we're here. It's going to get scary and dark, though, before it gets more light. We're in the tunnel now. This makes sense for this astrology. This new moon in Capricorn, epic, 12 different elements of square. And then, okay, if that's not enough, go ahead and add in Moon, Sun, Pluto conjunction. Breakthrough, right? It's like the matrix is breaking down. When you find yourself down in that matrix, you'll be like, oh, this so clear messages that lower reality cannot support you anymore. It cannot, it doesn't have what you need to go forward, And then there's this drop off cliff of like, okay, so if that's not working, what is? Is there something going to catch me here? And that's where we come in. We're the net. We're the safety net because we've gone through hell and back and we know it's okay. You just got to find that. And so this is the breakthrough personally, because with Mercury going over these planets, it's personal. Mercury's like director of the stage right now. Mercury's going, okay, everybody get in their places, like here we go. And it's getting very personal right now. And the personal thing for you is that world cannot support you in who you are anymore. And the frustration and the square energy coming to the corner, coming to the edge and getting to that place, the Pluto, Sun, Moon, Pluto with these 12 squares, it's like definitely a dimensional shift breakthrough. And are you ready to give yourself permission to feel better? It's a breakthrough. And you feeling better and being in that excitement of what's coming and happening. And you've been waiting lifetimes. You've been preparing for this with your group, and we're all here together doing it. It's happening. You got to be in that energy. But the more you establish it, the more that dark, lower matrix. It's like we're here in this earth, and then there's the lower matrix, and then we're trying to work outside of it, right? We got to go around that energy. And the movie's going to get really weird. Really, really weird. There's all kinds of messages out there around how it's so easy to fake situations, and is with deep fake videos and green screens. And it's like, are we about to be revealed that so much of our reality is a movie? Like, is that what's being shown to us? So don't get too called into, stuck in the movie, because there's definitely these forces that want to create situations that are directly working against these activating energies, right? And that's actually evidence that we broke through. Like the control grid's going down, right? The Vatican's been in the dark. The control grid is going down. And that's where we come in. We're the front line of being like, oh, yeah. These energies are destabilizing to those that are clinging to the false veneer reality. For you, they're enlivening, they're supportive, they're activating. It's beautiful. And you got to find your stability there, because the human psyche, especially the programming, keeps the human psyche very fragile. And you're not fragile. You've gone there and you've lived it, and part of you just doesn't give an F. There's no more Fs to give, right? And it's like, so now is when you get the gift of everything you've gone through, because you get to step up to the plate and play your role in the movie, which is to receive these, codes, this activation, be present in these energies and be there. Like we're projecting this reality, and now we take it back to that world. But see, that programming I was talking about, it makes it hard to conceive. Like, really, is that even possible? We argue with ourselves, but inside we have this vision of what's possible. And what if it's beyond what we can imagine, except for that we're being called to imagine and to be in that energy and to be in what's possible. The cliff we feel in front of us, that dropping off the Fool point, is because the structures of this reality are completely changing. So we are rewriting the rules. And that's kind of the picture of this next 6 months, because we are going to be feeling all the way through July the Saturn square Uranus. So these planets, Jupiter and Saturn, the greater conjunction, separating out. But the big energy of kind of ramifications of the greater conjunction is with the square with Uranus. And because last time these planets came together in 2000, they were also in square with Uranus. And so this is a completion energy of this whole journey of the last 40 years. And so we are already feeling, this whole month, we're feeling Jupiter square Uranus, but Saturn square Uranus is going to come last on and off through July. And we have eclipses at the end of May, June. So through this next eclipse season, we're totally rewriting the laws of this world. This, Saturn and Aquarius, how do we build out of plasma, right? How do we build now that we know that nothing's actually physical? And maybe this is the collapsing of timelines. The picture I'm seeing is that these lifetimes that have been unresolved, personality constructs from your past lives, and we've had to be bouncing around, clearing all that, and now they're compressing, coming into the one. And this is your incarnation as a supernova soul on Earth, finally whole and complete. Right? You got fractured from all these traumatic stories. But guess what? Those traumatic stories are giving you the strength of self and purpose and meaning right now. It's all coming back to you. All you've gone through, repaid sevenfold. And so it's like, bam, whoa, I have got such gratitude is so powerful right now. Gratitude through authentic gratitude, but that can pull you back up out of the mire very quickly and easily, because you go into this like, whoa, there's an epic, profound planetary change going on. I'm on the front lines. I'm here for this. I've been waiting and working towards this for lifetimes. And here I am, and I made it. I'm living and breathing on the planet. And thank God for all that's gotten me to this place of resilience so that I can offer my skills to humanity right now, by just being that place on the grid, being that place outside of the matrix on the grid, receiving the codes, remembering the image, remembering the vision, finding that permission for it, imagining this new, better world. It's what's happening. It's what's creating. It's what we've been working on. And now is the time. And then recognizing that it's darkest just before the dawn. We're in the wilderness. That's when the temptation comes. And that's when you break through. And you say, enough. I'm ready to be in my power now. And I'm not going to hold back for anybody or anything, because it's just too good. And I can be in that place. And me in that place of power and peace is what the world needs from me right now. You're fully prepared. You've done everything you came here to do. You're right here at the right place at the right time. And are you ready to land home? Are you ready for your breakthrough? Your time has come. So just know that stuff's really weird right now. There's all kinds of rumors of internet outage, social media outage, phone outage, potentially electricity, although that might not be for very long, but it could happen. There's a reset going on energetically and in our systems, and it's positive. It's okay. There's definitely massive tensions. The timeline, the lower monster, the swamp monster is going to fight till the death, and it's got many, many heads, but the tide has turned. And your time has come, and we are. I kind of had just a profound message come in of like, okay, well, what are we waiting for? And it's like, SuperNova Souls, this is your act to play. This is your card. This is your chapter. And so profound, re-spiritualizing, re-centering, just getting out of the fog of this mind control and being like, they want everything to work against us being able to conceive of something better and new and different. They've twisted our world so bad that that's all we can expect is twists and lies. And we're so much more than that. And it's like these supernova souls standing up in their authenticity and in their power and in their righteousness for what's right and good and true. It's been so twisted, and we're just this drama play. And that's what this astrology is about. This Pluto, Sun, Moon, Pluto, it's like breaking down, crashing down the walls, the lower matrix, the lower personality constructs, the psychological programming, and it's your time to break through. So these next 3 days, so incredibly crucial to what happens on the other side. And but it's really cool too, in the message of like, okay, it's your time, but you're fully prepared. You're right where you need to be. And all you need to do is put your attention on the right thing, the right energy, the right place. Bring it back. Know that the temptations are coming to pull you back into that swamp. And the monster will come. And you're going to be like, I'm so much more than that. And I know you tricked me, but I had the power all along. And now I'm just going to sit in that power. I'm going to sit in that righteousness. I'm going to sit in the golden light of the sun that I am. And put on that armor of light, and feel the connection of all of the grid of our light workers, this supernova souls coming online. Light, blink, 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 all these lights coming online. And we're here together. We're doing it. It's happening. It's the next stage of the plan, and that's you. So whatever happens, we know we can stay connected. We've done enough of this. Whatever communication we lose, whatever, we know we're here together doing this. and we can feel each other. So hopefully we're all set up to do this new moon activation, and that will happen at 4 p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday. That's leading up 6 hours leading up to the new moon. The next 3 days, though, crucial, 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 as Mercury makes this play, Sun, Moon, Pluto, Venus exact square to Chiron. The shit is going down, and the shit that's going down is all the fates, fake, false, veneer. Show me the money, give me the substance, and you know what? You are that. So thanks so much for being here. And thank you so much for your support. I would love to have you as a member of the Soul Tribe on my website. You can find out more about that in the information box below. Sign up for that new moon activation. And even if our technology goes down, we're going to stay connected, and there will be an offering for that when it's available. So love to you. Hold tight through the portal and know that you got this. We got this, and we made it. So much love to you. I look forward to seeing you soon, maybe on that activation or on the next update on the other side. And happy Capricorn New Moon, and have a wonderful breakthrough to your autonomous freedom. The theme of this new moon is sovereignty, claiming your sovereignty. This is your permission to think and feel what you want to think and feel, rather than what the lower matrix is going to tell you. You to know what's true, rather than the movie telling you what's true, and all these layers of deceit are just falling away. And what's left? It's like I'm seeing a picture of that beautiful piece of marble, and then within the marble is that sculpture and that form, and it's being revealed. It's being chipped away. And all that's false is being chipped away. And what are we left with? That's the wealth you have, because you've done it, gone to the dark side, and you made it. And now you can say, hey, you guys, it's okay. And you're not alone. We're doing it together. More and more you'll feel that, as the lower grid breaks down, we're replacing the matrix grid with our grid of light. Maybe that's the card we're playing. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you soon on that next update or the new moon activation. Until then, I'm Adrienne Elise. Namaste.